Hello folks, I am back in the classroom in front of the board after many days, actually months it has been. So it is a new feeling for me right now. So this time I have come with the question for 2019 October-November, the recently concluded exams of which the results have been declared just now. Paper 1-2 and the question number is 37. It is concerned with the chapter current electricity. So it says that the diagram shows a variable resistor R and two fixed resistors connected in series in a circuit. So we have got a variable resistor R and two fixed resistors connected in series. All of these three are in series to act as a potential divider. So they will be employed as a potential divider. The cell of EMF 6.0 volt is the main cell here, has a negligible resistance, so we don't need to take care of that. And the cell of EMF 2.0 volt here, and a galvanometer here, are connected with into the potential divider. So this thing constitutes the potential divider, and this thing has been connected into that divider. The resistance of R is varied. This is varied until the galvanometer is 0. As you know that when you first use it, depending on whether the EMF this is greater or the PD here is greater, this galvanometer can show different sorts of reading. So here what we do is R is varied until the galvanometer reads 0. So from those data and phenomenon and the processes, we have to find what is the resistance of resistor R. So let's do it. So here, since these three circuits form the potential divider, what I can do is, if I name these 2 points A and B, the PD across these 2 points should be equal to, this VAB should be equal to R plus 2 divided by R plus 2 plus 10. So first we have to have the resistance between A and B, which is R plus 2. Then we have to have the total resistance, which is R plus 2 plus 10 into the value of EMF E. And this follows from the formula V2 is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2 into E. Or you can often say that V1 is equal to R1 by R1 plus R2 into E. So whatever potential difference that we have to find, we have to have a ratio of the resistances first. So in the numerator we have got to the resistance across which we are measuring the PD, and then in the denominator we have got the total resistance, and then into EMF. So from here what I have is, now when there is balance, when there is a perfect balance, the PD across here and this EMF should be equal, so that the forces are equal, so that the works are equal. So to have balance, we have to have this PD equal to this EMF. So that means that we have got 2 is equal to VAB, and that's equal to R plus 2 divided by R plus 12 into E is equal to 6.0. So now if we do cross multiply, 2 R plus 12 is equal to 6 R plus 2, which gives us, again if I do more cross multiplication, it will be equal to 2 3 are 6. So it is R plus 12 is equal to 3 R plus 2, that's equal to 3 R plus 6. Then so this 6 comes here, 12 minus 6 is equal to 3 R minus R, or which gives me this is 6 equal to 2 R, which gives me this R is equal to 6 by 2 equal to 3 ohm. And when I use proper significant figures, it becomes equal to 3.0 ohm. So that means if I go to the choices, choice number A is the correct answer. So why am I interested in this question? I am interested in this question because in many cases what students see is, in a potential divider they see 2 resistors only 2, but here it's 3. And that addition of 1 resistor is enough to baffle many students. So that's why they often feel confused or they feel hesitated. So that's why in order to prevent that, in order to make them aware, so I'm doing this questions. Whatever be the number of resistors, don't worry. So what you have to do is the PD across which we have to find, that will be equal to the resistance across those 2 terminals divided by the resistance into the EMF. So that should be the formula that you need to remember.